Hello guys, Hatred Elemental, I don't have a zoom, I have to keep it. Hatred Elemental back once again with Draco Sodas here.
I feel wet.
We'll do this for the zoom. We are back in Minecraft Survival Season 3 where I just decided to start working on a little bit of, stairways. On a little bit of a stairway. Not a whole lot, just most of it. But I decided to get to work on that, and, everything. And I was going to wait a few minutes to start recording, but Draco says that he hears a zombie villager.
Yeah.
I hear a normal zombie.
Give it time. Yeah. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I hear it.
It's below.
Alright.
It's beneath us.
Alright. We'll sleep real quick. Really quickly. And then you stay here. I'll run back and I'll get the healing item doohickers. Although wait, didn't we use like our last potion of weakness?
I don't know. You can check.
Okay. There we go. Perfect. Right. I will be right back. And then you can be left front.
Sure.
Okay, cool, great. Perfect. We have a system. And it's a system that works well. Now, if I remember correctly, one of the things that they changed in 1.15 is, zombie villagers will no longer despawn when put in unloaded chunks.
Okay.
Because that was a huge problem that people kept running into. You know, especially with their, like, villager trading halls. They would have, you know, they would have all the villagers there, and then something would happen, and they would become zombified. Speaking of which, I should check on these villagers. Hello, guys. You all doing okay? 21 pumpkins. That's not a priority right now. Okay, well anyway, what would happen is these zombie villagers would be put into unloaded chunks, and they would despawn. Ooh, yes, splash potion of weakness. And because they would despawn, there we go, yes. Okay. Because they would despawn, they would lose the villager and the trades and everything. And it would overall be a huge waste and just annoyance. So, because of this, I believe Mojang decided to, patch that out. So now, if you have a zombie villager, if you leave the chunks that it's in, it will no longer despawn. And that bug is why, Edna disappeared. You know? Remember Edna?
I thought she was a witch, though.
Well, yeah. But, like, it just happens with all hostile mobs. But they changed it so that it doesn't happen with zombie villagers.
Well, I'm trying to find where the zombie villager was, but I can't hear them anymore.
See what we got right here? Okay, somewhere down here we have an entrance to the cave, right? There it is.
Hey!
Oh,
I want
right,
to go
I
down
can't...
too.
Oh! Ah!
Keep your crossbows primed and loaded at all times, folks.
Oh my god, you are glowing.
So are you.
Alright. There we go. Turn brightness up. Let's
My
see
brightness is always bright.
No, I was talking to me. I had it on moody.
I know, I was just checking. Are we even going in the right direction?
I think so, but I'm not hearing even the normal zombie anymore.
Well, shit.
Oh well. We tried. Good ear, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, oh, Jesus, I need to... There we go, that's much better. Whew. Brightness was super high. Okay. My plan for this episode is to fully finish this, this castle.
Does that include interior decoration?
No. Maybe. I don't know if you want to work on that. But right now, I'm just focusing on finishing these stairways. I'm going to finish both of these towers, get them going. Yeah, that tower over there is going to be the one with the crown style. That one's destroyed, that one's destroyed, this one's going to be destroyed, that little one's destroyed, that's the one that's complete. Okay. So... There we go. I'll do that, and then... Okay. Decision noises. Do I seriously... Did I get rid of all my cobble? I got rid of all my cobble. Thankfully, we have... Oh, I had cobble. Never mind. Okay. So, I have interesting news that I believe I've told you already, but something to talk about on camera.
Yeah?
I was talking to one of my friends earlier, and supposedly, according to some people who got to see an early screening, the Sonic movie is actually good.
Huzzah!
Hallelujah. I mean, we talked about the Sonic movie before. And particularly how worried we were for it. And so I figured, hey, I might as well bring this back up. And we can talk about it a little more. So, apparently it's good. At the very least, better than people thought it would be. Which is really good. Well, you know, they didn't think it was going to be really good, but, you know, it's really good that it's better than they originally thought it would be. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep. I gotcha.
So, that's really good news, and I actually even watched a little interview with Jim Carrey earlier,
Ooh.
and he actually, like, I can fully understand, you know, why they did end up picking him for Robotnik, because it's perfect. He's so perfect for the role, and like him just knowing and like his portrayal of Robotnik is so brilliantly handled. I love it. Like,
Dr. Robotnik.
he was talking about how uh you know, up until that point he hadn't really played uh many Sonic games except for like maybe one when he was younger. And so for the role, just so that he could make sure what he was getting into, he actually started playing a Sonic game. He didn't say which one, but he started playing a Sonic game with his grandson.
Aww.
Yeah, it's really nice. And he was talking about how, his grandson absolutely kicked his ass. And he was the kind of, he got a little frustrated at the game, and he made the connection that he essentially uh was Robotnik when playing the game. Like, just kind of got angry in the kind of funny way.
Yep.
And so,
And thus, give me a big fat break.
he talked about a lot of really interesting things, and kind of it even gave like a little insight as to the direction that he was going, like what he wanted the character of Robotnik to be like in the movie. Let's sleep real quick. For instance, making him more relatable, and a lot of people say that he did a better job. The interview was 7 minutes and 50 seconds long. He did a better job at explaining Robotnik's character in 7 minutes. Let's say 8 minutes, round up. He did a better job at explaining Robotnik's character in 8 minutes than Sega did in 27 years.
Damn.
Uh-huh. Like, Jim Carrey is an absolute beast, and I love him.
I just thought you would like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
Of course I want a latte! I love the way you make them!
Yes. Okay, now I'm actually really excited to see that movie.
Yeah. He referenced that scene in the interview, too. Maybe I'll link it to you later. In fact, if I can remember, I'll put a link to the interview down in the description. And while you're at it, you might as well hit subscribe if you're interested, and maybe ring that bell.
Shameless. Okay.
I did the YouTuber thing. Oh, I hate myself for that.
I hate myself on a daily basis. You're good.
And you know what? I can kind of want, I don't know.
You kind of want what? What are you saying? I can't understand you.
I already have my eyes set in the next subscriber milestone. We're at 669 subscribers right now. We just need 31 before we hit 700.
And what happens then?
It's just another milestone. It's a cool little thing. Just to say, hey, look what we did here. I don't know if anything's going to change after that. I don't know what that means. It'll probably. I did not want to make those. It would probably encourage me to be more productive and actually make more videos, because I've gotten like 5 videos up so far in 2020, and it's
you know that nah. No, nah. How about nah? Yeah! That was my kill!
this is like the 8th video that we've recorded in 2020 as a whole, and it's already the 29th. And hell, if I get lazy again, it'll probably be February by the time this goes up.
Let's not get lazy then. I'm gonna light up this cave down here.
Alright.
Yeah, just a thought. I'm hearing mob noises.
So,
Coming from somewhere over here a ways.
so you know, like there's a... That's kind of been on my mind a lot recently. About how, you know, 2020 I'm really... I'm not being nearly as productive as I thought I was going to be. And kind of internally kicking myself for it. But also, I've, you know, been realizing that a lot of stuff has been going on IRL that has been distracting me from content creation. So it's not just like, oh, I'm just lazy and that's it. There are reasons, but if I try, I could definitely still, you know, pull off, you know, maybe a video every other day.
Yeah, instead of a video every day. That seems more realistic, more reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been... That's kind of what I've been going for a little bit. Is just the, yeah, I know how I screwed that up, I think. Yeah.
Iron!
Like, as it stands, I've gotten, like, pretty much roughly one video uploaded a week. And that's ridiculous. It's the least productive I've ever been for... Boom. Pretty much no reason other than just minor things going on IRL. But... So February, I kind of want to kick things back into gear. You know.
Yeah, I can totally understand that.
But I mean, like, that's another thing that I thought of is, like, I've heard a lot of people say, you know, a lot of other content creators, you know, they're like, they'll say stuff like, you know, how, pretty much everyone, like, the beginning of a year for YouTubers is often very, you know, it's often a lot slower for them. You know, and for the ones who are, for the content creators who, you know, make money off of it and, like, that's their job, I mean, they have a much better reason to, like, actually create content throughout that kind of slow period than just a lot of creepers, wow.
Yep, I hate them.
Than people with, like, a smaller channel, like us. Because, you know, this is definitely a much smaller channel, and, like, there's no...
Oh yeah, it's an itty-bitty little channel.
There's no super large amount, there's, like, no super pressure to, like, create a whole bunch of content, especially not daily content. So, you know, that's kind of, been my mind, that's kind of, I've been thinking about that a lot lately, and, like, instead of kicking myself for, you know, not making as many videos as I wanted to, I'm just kind of like, okay, sure, I might not be making as many videos as I initially wanted to this year, but, or at least not in January, but it's kind of slow in the beginning for everyone. And,
Yeah.
you know, schedules have been kind of weird. There haven't been too many good times to record. Because back when we started, and especially 2018, we usually recorded in the evenings, and there wasn't a whole lot keeping us from doing that. But now I have a lot of, I have a lot of other stuff going on in the background that I'm focusing on more.
Yeah.
For instance, maintaining friendships is one of them. Another thing is, like, I've been really studying and trying to improve my music composition skills, because that could actually lead to something. And I'm not saying, like, YouTube couldn't lead to something. It definitely could.
Definitely.
But, I mean, you and I have had you and I have been working on, like, a game idea for about... How long has it been? Maybe 5 years at this point? Since we came up with the initial idea? And so... Since 2017, I've kind of been piecing together the, a concept for the game's soundtrack. And so now that I've gotten a lot better since I started, I've been focusing on working on a lot of those tracks. But I've been focusing on a lot of
Realistically,
those
though,
tracks.
at this point, it's still not much more than an idea.
Oh, no. But, I mean, another reason why we haven't had too much time to record, you've been, you've been studying how to program in JavaScript.
Yep. For that game idea.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in our lives that's just been taking priority. And, that's absolutely fine. And because, right now, YouTube is just a hobby. That's all it is for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a hobby, and sure, I've done a lot of things to, get better at YouTube, and hopefully someday maybe become, maybe at least a monetized channel, if not a full-time channel. But
that is the dream.
Yep. But,
No way.
What?
Okay. You worry? You get it? Get it? Did you win it?
Draco?
Be careful, you dumb dragon.
Draco, what's going on?
Three diamonds.
Oh, nice. Also, it's nighttime.
And I'm not sure I remember how to get out.
Alright, so, why don't you leave the world real quick? Leave the world, I'll sleep, you join back in.
But there's still more ores to collect.
That's why you're leaving the world, so that you can stay down there once I sleep. After I sleep. You don't... There we go. You don't have to leave and find a bed. Okay, you're clear to rejoin. It's a trick that a lot of people do, especially in multiplayer servers when there isn't, like, a plug-in to be like, oh, X amount of people are sleeping. You need X amount more people in order to skip the night. Like you might see on... God, what's a good example?
Hermitcraft?
I don't know. They don't really have that thing on Hermitcraft. They just have a, if anyone sleeps, it skips the night. So
That's pretty handy, though.
yeah, I mean, there's no denying that it's handy. And in
You
theory, we could get a couple of plugins and add them to the world file, or data packs, even just data packs.
It's a bad time for me to have an itchy nose.
And while I haven't really thought about experimenting with data packs in this world, if it ever... Because, if, the world might... If this goes on for a super long time... Hey, you're pretty much right under me. Then it might be worthwhile to start thinking about bringing other people into the world, Like, if we can actually get a server host or something. Then we could bring more people onto the world and have just like a large multiplayer Minecraft server that perhaps some of our viewers could join. And it would be this world. Or maybe we would do that for like season 4 or something.
Right. Okay, yeah, I think I know where I am.
Because, like, I've got, you don't really, you don't get the comments. You can see them if you watch the videos, but you don't, like, actually get the comments. Like, there have been people, a couple times now I've had people ask if they could, like, join in the world and play with us. And, if I could very clearly and, like, vividly see that actually being a thing that could happen sometime,
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I fail.
Oh, I'm back in the quarry.
So... I mean... start a Minecraft server with a few viewers, maybe a couple of friends.
Yeah.
That could definitely expand the channel. And, Minecraft servers are really rising in popularity once again, especially, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Especially on platforms like YouTube and Twitch, like, Minecraft servers are, and the whole servers on YouTube and on Twitch, they're probably one of the reasons why Minecraft made such a comeback recently.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because, I mean, sure, it was very clearly popular before.
Well, yeah.
But now there's like, and especially recently, there's been a renewed interest.
And I couldn't be any happier.
So... you didn't really watch anything on it, but, like, SMP Live was one of the big Minecraft servers that helped bring it back into the public eye.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, like we mentioned earlier, Hermitcraft and other servers like them, they just kind of... They're the reasons. They're some of the big reasons why Minecraft has made such a big comeback as of late. And it's great. So if we like made our own server, and like even if we had a small amount of people who played on this server, even if we didn't have like a whole bunch of people, we don't need a whole bunch of people to play on the server.
Mm.
At all. And so... Crap, I somehow fell in that one little spot. So, getting to the point where this year I am definitely going to work towards, like, entering the workforce and, like, getting a job and everything. And so with that income, we could, like, pay for a server host.
Yeah.
I pretty much already know which one I'd go for. So, because, like...
For those of us uneducated fools, which one?
MC Pro Hosting.
Oh.
They actually sponsor a lot of YouTubers and streamers, like Minecraft YouTubers, Minecraft streamers, like...
So, Mindtubers and... yeah.
Mm-hmm. They sponsor Captain Sparkles, Ant Venom...
Man, we're just dropping all the big names today, aren't we?
Yeah. They sponsor... God, who else do they... They sponsor Zine. He's a smaller one, but they sponsor him too.
Didn't Zine also get an offer for a sponsorship from an underwear company?
Yes. Yes, he did. So when Captain Sparkles and Zine do series together, like RL Craft, Exoria, all those recent ones, it's been through, like, MC Pro Hosting and everything. And, from what I've seen, they're, like, really reliable, and it's actually a really good service. So, if we ever do get, like, a proper server and everything for, us to play on and for friends and fans. Got him.
You...
So, I don't know why I did that. So that could possibly be an interesting thing to do. Perhaps after Season 3 is finished, we could look into that. Because, I mean, sure, Season 3 has been going on for a long time now.
It really has.
And we have so many other ideas for things to do, but as great as it is, the series can't go on forever.
At least not this season.
No. I mean, there's very clearly going to be an end. And so maybe after that, we could look into, like, getting a whole survival server set up for a lot of people to play on, have some fan interaction. And not only that, would that be kind of fun for us to, like, be in a Minecraft world with... Why'd you leave the game?
Minecraft's not responding.
Oh, oof. It's like, not only would it be fun for us to be part of a Minecraft server with a lot of other people on it, but also, like I said, so that fans could watch, so that fans could be a part of it, and we could even, it would definitely be a YouTube series, like we did episodes, maybe if we get better with the format, we could, like stream it, or at least, you know, occasionally in addition to episodes, you and I could just do occasional longer streams instead of episodes. And so that's kind of an idea of something that we could do. And who knows? Another thing I've been thinking about is, you know, if I ever actually bring back the series, because, like, I tried streaming it after 2 attempts at a series, but the stream series failed, and both of the other series failed. I never completed it. We could probably do, like, a Terraria series like that. Because, you know, we wouldn't need, like, a server host or anything. We can just do Terraria multiplayer with multiple people through Steam. There's nothing else to it. Like, I could just make a public world... Crap. And, you know, send out a tweet with the world and, like, say, hey, I'm streaming this, come and join, come and hang out. You know, here's a... Like, I'd probably plug, like, your Discord server or something. And, you know, the voice...
I'm not really that big of a Terraria fan, but
yeah,
the thought's appreciated.
And, you know, it's just an idea for things that we might look into in the future.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's a lot to do. Well, not a lot to do, but a lot that we can do.
Yeah.
So. Ow.
What'd you break this time, Chunk?
My face! Okay, so Draco.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
At least right now, that's it.
Castle's finished?
Maybe. Tower came out looking a little squat, but that's okay. I'm not gonna change it.
Who cares? It's a ruined castle. And even if it was intact, not all of the towers have to be the same height.
Exactly. So, I don't know if we want to, like, do the interior and everything. I think the layout of the building might make it a little difficult to do that properly. I blame myself. But I think, at least as, like, you know, especially considering the fact that we're not going to be doing a whole lot in there, that's kind of just like an aesthetic part. It's just to help build the world a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you take all those factors into consideration, we're really good. Like, we're done.
Finally.
We're done with the castle, and I think, because I know that you're kind of getting sick of Bogwater, I think we can hold off on the smaller ruins dotted around.
No, we can do that. We can
Okay.
do that as well.
Okay. Like,
I'm just glad to be finally working on something else other than the castle in the swamp.
Okay, so it's not perfect, but you know what? I'll take it. It's good. Consider that a job well done. And, like, we haven't changed all the stuff underwater here. We haven't changed that all from cobblestone, but that's not important. You know, if we want to later, we can, like, come back to areas like Bogwater and Eldenwood and work on a lot of these smaller details. But as it stands, I think I am ready to hang up my coat for the castle. You know, hang up the, you know, just end the castle project for now and move on to something else. What do you say?
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Wonderful.
I know that this was your project, your dream child, that you wanted to do this, but I am so sick of this swamp.
Yeah. Okay, so
Let's round up our riches and get the hell out of here.
yeah. So, what do you say? With the completion of the castle, do you want to do the ruins before we leave Bogwater, or take a decent break from Bogwater, do some other things, and then come back and finish the ruins at a later date?
Let's take a break, do some other things, and then come back to Bogwater at a later date.
Alright. Sounds good.
I feel fully confident in saying that if I have to spend any more time here, I am going to go clinically insane.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's no secret that I don't share your opinion on swamps, Spence.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah, I know.
So, with that in mind, why the hell would I be sad to leave this place?
Listen. Get in there. Yay! Oh god, how do I want to get out of here?
Why am I thinking about Chris Traeger cheerfully saying, "I'm dead"?
I don't know. It's funny though.
Yeah.
Chris Traeger's a funny guy.
I think the guys at the guys who produced Parks and Recreation,
Yeah?
they made a good choice casting Rob Lowe as what's his face? Chris Traeger. Sorry, I have very little brain power at the moment.
Fair enough. Okay, I don't know why I took him over here. It's kind of a stupid little decision.
I'm condensing our treasure hoard.
Alright.
I will say, I'm not entirely thrilled about the prospect of entering the end just yet, but I will agree with you, shulker boxes would definitely be a handy thing to have.
Yeah. So, next episode, we're definitely calling it a break for Bogwater. We're not marking the project as complete yet.
Well, I'm sure there are still some improvements we could make to Eldenwood, although it seems pretty alright to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely almost always more that can be done. So, I'm just going to move all of our materials that we have over to the main storage area over here. The main hub of Bogwater.
Yeah, the campsite.
Yes. So, I'm moving all of this stuff over here. And then we can come back later and finish Bogwater after doing a couple of... after taking care of a couple of things first. Overall gameplay progress. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, possibly going in the end, beating the Ender Dragon, getting or even, like, we could not beat the Ender Dragon. We could just go into the infinite end some other way. Without killing him. My immediate thought is, enter the end, build a flying machine, and flying off into the distance for 1,000 blocks, And how did I only just now unlock the sugar recipe?
You realize how insane that sounds, right?
What? Yeah, kind of. I mean, like, I am a little insane. So if we go... It probably would be smarter to just, you know, kill the Ender Dragon while we're there. Take care of that.
Archie took a boat to the mainland.
Yeah, I know. I brought him over there. He's not going to stay in the castle forever.
Oh.
Alright. Now is actually a really good time to be destroying our beds. Because it's almost nighttime and we can reset our spawn points.
How long have we been going?
About an hour. So I think we're pretty much good with the completion of the castle to end the episode once we, you know, get to a situation where we can sleep and call it that. And I actually have a good idea of where we should stay tonight.
The inn?
No, let's go back to the keep. Let's go back to the keep and sleep there for the first time in ages.
Too long.
Sleeping at home. I'll take our travel beds. Alright. Thank you, sir. Oh. I'm sending you the block back through the portal for you.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Alright. And heading back. Here we are, home. Home sweet home.
Well, now my ears are destroyed.
Oh, right. Oh. It says you left the game. I'll take this opportunity.
Spence, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. I can't hear you.
Oh.
An established connection was aborted by the software in your host machine. Suck my dick.
Oh, there we go. You're in. And, yeah. Ah, Eldenwood. I see it over there. Hello, Eldenwood. You don't look as nice without shaders, but I still love you. You know, you're right. I missed this place. It's a lot more alive here. You there? Oh, I see you. Can you... You probably still can't hear me, can you?
Die!
Jesus. Okay. Okay. Well, Oh, there he goes. But anyway, with that, this is Hatred Elemental and Draco Sodazer signing out. Glad that we had these technical difficulties at the end and not at the beginning. And, yeah. Hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will see you again next time, where we will probably go on a little adventure and seek out the end portal. And if we don't go into the end and do all that then at least, we'll have the stronghold. We can go through the stronghold then, and, do that stuff. Like I said, Bogwater's not finished. We've just, done enough with the castle right now to, like...
Okay, so it's working. It's working
Hello! Again. He's back! He's back! Right at the end, but he's back! Okay. I
hate this stupid computer.
Anyway, goodbye, guys.
Thanks for watching.